Hello and welcome to this new video. Today I wanted to show you how to create an application or web app using the Nano Banana API or the Gemini 2.5 Flash image model API. Last week I created an AI headshot generator using the API, but also using Emergent, which is like a no-coding app which you can easily create apps with. I'm going to use Emergent again for this one, but the AI headshot generator really works really well. You got the URL there if you want to sign up and write to me in the comments of the last video to ask me for credits. I will send you some. So for this app I'm going to use Perplexity, and for those who didn't know, in the last 2 weeks Perplexity has started a partnership with PayPal, and if you go to Perplexity or Google and you type Perplexity plus PayPal deal, you will be redirected to a URL to be able to get a year free of Perplexity Pro. I've done it, and I'm now a pro user for free, so I highly recommend it. It's a great app, AI app. It's like I'm not using ChatGPT anymore. I'm not using Claude. It's gathering both. It's great, especially if you use the thing in the middle there, which is deep research. So to create this app, we're gonna start with this little prompt there. Write a PRD, which is a product requirement document, for a web app that I will create in Emergent that would use a Nano Banana API key to generate interior design images from a picture taken or uploaded by the user of the inside of their home, their garden, or a house project elsewhere. The room or garden of the final image must be the same as the room or garden from the original image. The features must be completely respected. The final picture could have various outputs: room with wall painted in different colors, or garden restyling, room with added furniture, etc, etc. Right, I'm gonna launch this one, and while it does the research, I've also opened another Perplexity window to ask about find the Nano Banana API excellent documentation, especially the bit about image editing and using the API for interior design and gardening. So it's been doing the research there. As you can see, it's been really busy. So when I have the PRD, I will copy it and paste it into Emergent, and I will also paste that. I will copy and paste. Okay, so let's check. It's done already. As you can see, there are a few. Right, so let's go to the bottom, let's copy it. It's still doing it. Okay, so this is in real time. As you can see, it takes really little time for it to be created. Okay, so I'm going to copy and then go to Emergent, and literally, I mean, make sure that when you use Emergent you have enough credits there at the top to use the app, otherwise you may be left in the lurch. I'm actually maybe going to try and get more credit, maybe 100 more credit. Right, it's always better to have the credits early, because if he asks you to add them during the project, it can be a bit interrupting. As you can see, Emergent uses Claude, but also you can use GPT beta, so you can use various models. I mean, Claude is perfectly fine. Okay, let's paste the PRD in there. As you can see, there's lots of reference at the bottom. Then I'm gonna jump line and then go to this one there and copy the documentation and also paste that in there. I want to also make sure the top that, so this is the PRD, but maybe just copy a bit. I'm going to copy the top there to say to Emergent, I want to create an interior design app that will use a Nano Banana API key to generate redesign images from a picture taken uploaded by the user. Put it inside their home, they go project elsewhere, and then you put the PRD underneath. So you explain what you want. And the crazy thing with Emergent is that once I press this button there to launch it, it will then go and generate everything it can until the app works. If it encounters any issues, any bugs, anything, it will literally try and fix them and keep going. So literally I'm going to leave it in real time. I'm going to cut my microphone and yeah, you will see it progress. So this is the whole. Right, it's progressing the next step. It's already done something. So the agent is asking a question. I need to clarify a few key details to ensure I build exactly what you envision. API integration and authentication. Should I use the Emergent LLM key for seamless Nano Banana integration? Or do you have your own API and credential you prefer to use? So I don't have my API key yet, but what you do is you go to your Google AI Studio, you click on Get API Key, and literally you create an API key there. You can select a project and then generate a key. So once you have your key generated, you copy it and then you can paste it into Emergent. Okay, I will not be using this key, so you don't have to look at it and try and copy it. So I will answer to the questions, and I will say 1, B, I will use my own API key. 2, which feature should I focus on for the MVP? A basic room transformation. Can we have A, B, and C for now? Let's go for A. And then image requirement. Why not? You need arrow section image, feature illustration, or other visual assets for the landing page. You can use unsplash.com. Right, so I'm telling Emergent they can use unsplash.com to get some images for the app, and then it's annoying because my image is in the way, then I cannot click start. So as I said, I will leave it running in real time and you will see it as it goes. So when there is a little sound, that means they either want to ask you a question or that something is finished. So now they have everything they need. I will need to implement my Google AI API. So I showed you how to get it. We already created it. So I need to paste my API key. While the app is being built in Emergent, when you want to see how many credits you have left, just click on the number of credit there and you can see it's already gone up by 2, which is not much really. But another thing to know is that when you want to deploy your app, once it's ready, with the deploy button there, it will cost you 50 credits. So effectively about $10, which is about £7.50 in England. And then if you want your app to stay deployed, you will need to pay $10 every month. So Emergent will take $10 every month to keep your app deployed. So yes, very kind of interesting, because over a year it would be quite a lot, maybe $100 or something, or more, $120. And yeah, if your app is just a gimmick, I mean, if you're using it, fine, but if it's just a gimmick for fun, it may prove to be a bit expensive. So as you can see now, the deploy button has appeared there, so that may mean that it's got an interface to show us. So if I click preview here, I may be able to see, so it's building it still, so it's not available, but we'll be able to refresh it little by little to see what's happening. Emergent is really a great no-coding AI app to generate web apps. As I may have said in previous videos, I tried most of those no-coding AI apps, and I tried Bolt, Lovable, Replicate, Base 44, and for small apps, Bolt is actually okay to generate code, but the rest, even Bolt for bigger apps like this one, or for the AI headshot generator that I created last week, the problem with all these apps is that you need to pay, say, a certain number of dollars for your monthly allowance of tokens. But once you started to create the app, they will always bump into like some bugs, and you ask the app, the no coding app, to fix the bugs, and it will fix one bug, but then it will break 5 things in the background. So when you try to run the app, you never see the app working, or very rarely, and it's always very buggy every time it runs into lots of bugs. What I really like with Emergent is that once it runs into a bug, it will fix it until you have a working app. So apart from one particular example where one day I've tried to build a particular app with Emergent, which was actually, I was trying to build an app that gathers information when someone, for example, interacts with your chatbot on your website. I wanted to build an app that can, as soon as someone interacts with the chatbot, I want an alert to maybe be able then to talk to that person. Otherwise, I have like a history every day, receive an email of all the interactions between my visitors, the visitors of my website, and the chatbot, because it doesn't exist at the moment. Unless you check the threads thread in OpenAI platform in the backend, in the playground, you will not see who's interacted with your chatbots, which is very, very annoying. So I tried to build that app with Emergent. I spent probably 3 days. I used a lot of credits, and after 3 days I could see I was going round and round. So I asked the app, are you sure this app works? And basically I got a very frank reply from the app saying, nope, I'm sorry, I could have told you after 10 minutes that this app was not working, but you know, this is my mea culpa. I spent all your credits for the month and more, and this app is a non-working one because it will never work. So yeah, you need to be very careful with your prompts. So now it says the application is working beautifully. So let's try and refresh the preview. Okay, so I'm gonna put my picture maybe on the top there. Transform your design with AI powered design. Okay. Transform your space, sorry. Upload a photo or take a photo of any room in your home. Choose your style. See the magic. So you can select a design for your house: modern, Scandinavian, industrial, bohemian, minimalist, or traditional. Or you can just type what you want: add a fireplace, blah blah blah. I think I'd like to maybe have more drop-down lists, like maybe paint the walls and then have a color picker, and then I can choose the color when the walls are painted in. That would be nice. And then you will see the transformation result there. Actually, sorry, no. So we need to test the AI interior app for now. So let's just maybe I'll ask. I'll ask it here. Could you? Oh, still testing the agent. I don't want to use alternative solutions because I want to use only Nano Banana. Where's the section in the agent? Yeah. Also add another section called add furniture with various items. it says it works. So right, so I've curled quite a bit of the development of this app, because having started at about 3 p.m. this afternoon, now it's 9:15, so it's 6 hours and I'm still debugging, but I think we got to a working final app now, so technically I could deploy it. I'm gonna try and show you a bit of it. So let's say reset. I'm gonna refresh it here. So the idea was to upload or to take a photo of a room of your house. Let's say maybe I'll go one at the bottom there, this one, and either design it into anything from there, or paint the walls, or add some furniture. So I think I am going to, maybe I'm going to paint the walls. Right, so let's say maybe mustard, and just that, and I show you. So I go transform design, and then there we should have the comparison of before and after. So it takes a bit of time, and voila. So very simple. I asked the API to paint my walls in a mustard color, so it's done it. Now what's great, you can download the photo, but what you can do then, if you want to add to that, you can then add a few more things. So you can add a sofa, you can actually type. So let's say I want to remove the little table, or even the lamp, or the armchair. Let's just say that, remove the armchair, the floor lamp, and the little table. Okay. Okay, so now he's removed everything, but he's also removed the paint. So I guess it's a trade-off, but now we're starting from scratch. So if you were taking a picture of a room at home, technically you could remove the thing that's already there and add anything else you want. Let's upload the same photo again. Maybe let's try this thing, like this, Scandinavian, and that's it, and transform. Okay, so it's changed a bit. He added some floorboards, a rug, some pictures, changed the lamp. Gonna reset it. Gonna reuse the sofas. Right. And I'm gonna say paint terracotta. Okay, so I've repainted the walls, statement ceiling. Seems to work. How about if I say remove sofa, and add king size bed. So I'm gonna save that. Or is it? Wow. Okay. So remove the sofa, but you remove the paints as well. There you go. Great. Right. So I think the app works kind of alright now. I have about 50.20 credit left, and if I want to deploy the app, I need 50 credit. It's a lot, but it's about the equivalent of $10. So I'm going to do that so that I don't lose the app. And it tells you that it warns you. Starts new development. Each new development costs 50 credit per month. So let's go deployment. Again, I'm in the way. It's alright, I've seen it anyway, so I'm gonna go deploy now. Okay. And I've got actually a domain name that I've bought a few months back in prevision of this app, because I wanted to create an interior design app, and I put it on Hostinger now, and it's pictureyourhome.com. So literally you can picture your home as you want it. Take a picture of each room and change the design, and you can actually do this. So we're gonna wait for the app to be deployed. I will probably stop the video and get back when it's been deployed. So once the app is deployed, you don't have to pay anymore every time you want to deploy it. So you could deploy it 200 times after that. It's the first deployment that costs you, and then every month you have to pay another 50 credit, which is about $10 if you want the app to remain live. I think for the sake of this app, I will for the first time deploy it and leave it available to use for free, unless it goes like crazy, where people like use it too much and I have to start paying if it goes beyond the $300 mark. But I've just looked at the billing, and since starting testing my AI headshot generator as well, I've only spent the cost £17.30, but because I'm only using on the free $300 that Google is putting as my disposal, I don't pay anything for the moment. So this is just monopoly money, really. Okay, now it's live. So I need to link a domain. So I've copied the domain earlier, picture your home, and then I go next. Okay, I've already configured the DNS and I need to check the status, and it says verified. So technically it's live. If I go and open a page, pictureyourhome.com, and that's it. My app is live at pictureyourhome.com and it's free to use. So let's test it quickly. Maybe let's test it with the picture I already generated, like the one of the sofas like this. Right. Wall color optional, but maybe let's put like something really dark, maybe charcoal, because anyway there's a window next to it. And then furniture, let's try built-in wardrobes. And that's generally after deployment that's when it's not working anymore. Anyway, I've added more credits now during the deployment, as you may have seen. But I think the money from the deployment, oh okay, So now it works. So there's the building wardrobes at the back, and the walls being painted as charcoal. So it's good. It looks good. Right, download that. Okay, let's try and put this one there. Let's paint the wall again. Very simple. Okay, so that works. It's painted the wall, it's building wardrobes. Okay, good. Okay, and now the latest update has been implemented. So you can see he's added all the furniture, all the floors. I asked Easy 10 a bit more credits, but that was expected. So I've just exported in a new tab the app, and now let's check if this works. So maybe let's try this a bit more sort of difficult. I don't know if we can actually make it. Let's try and make it bohemian just to see what it does. Wow. Okay, that's certainly a change. So he's left the posted on the left, but the bed has been kind of changed a bit more. Right, so that worked. I'm wondering if I could make it so the floor is like a rug. Maybe with a single bed. I don't know if it would work, but we can try. Maybe I could have that by alphabetical order. That would help. Single bed. Let's try and see if that works. Oh, so he's put a single bed next to the double bed. Wow. Okay, a bit interesting. It didn't really replace, but then again, I guess it could mean that as well, right? Add furniture. So he added the furniture, which is fair enough. I could also say remove both beds. Oh, okay. Well, he gave me the same picture as before, which is not really what I asked, but again, maybe it's a bit too much for it. Okay, I'll reset again, and then I've added an icon, like a fav icon, one there. Actually, let's take the one where we painted the wall. So I've added some design styles, like eclectic or quite luxury. Let's try this, and then you get an idea of what it is. So in between builds, I actually put, yeah, so you see that it's quite luxury, so it's probably much more expensive armchair and lamp and everything. I don't know if we can add furniture, like some built-in wardrobes. And I can try and paint the walls again, but I don't know if everything will remain because it's maybe too much. Let's put like an indigo. Download that. So now I've added this. Oh, nice. So he added the wardrobe and he painted the wall indigo. put back the armchair as it was, which is valid as well. So yes, while I was building the app, I actually got the URL pictureyourhome.com on my phone, and when you click to upload image, you are asked if you want to get a picture from the picture gallery or if you want to take a photo. So I took a photo of my kitchen, and I asked for the furniture, for the cabinet and drawers and everything to be painted blue. So that came up with a relatively okay success. He kind of painted the ones to my left, but the ones behind the table were not painted. But then I asked for the design to be more like Scandinavian, and it actually removed anything on the table and made it look really, really minimalistic, which was quite nice. So tomorrow I will try in the bathroom when it's daylight, and maybe in the garden, and trying to see what it would look like with maybe decking or different furniture. I started at 3 p.m, posted the PRD, everything, set to Emergent what I wanted, and spent about 120 credits. And I've got a working app which actually works alright. I mean, there's a few bugs here and there, it removes stuff, but you get an idea and you can picture your home, and it's free as well. So it's free for a limited time. If you wanted to try it, download it, you can try it on your house. I may put a paywall on it like I did for the AI headshot generator, but for now it's completely free to use, so go for it. I've added my website there, thevisualnetwork.uk, as a copyright, and yeah, I mean, it's I've added the rotate left and right buttons because when I generated the photos on my phone, one of them was turned to the left, so it was like this basically. I mean, it was a portrait, but when I realized now, you don't see the buttons underneath. Anyway, that works like this. So yes, he was turned the wrong way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it, to like the video as well, and I will see you very soon for a new one. Thanks for watching.